Excellent trade. What's up, guys? It's Brian from HASHWAREHUB. It is about 11:40 Eastern Time AM, and we're coming to you with a brand new video. So apparently there's some rumors going on about Ripple being added to Coinbase, and so we figured, hey, let's do a little Ripple review. You know, we don't talk about it very much because we go through a lot of various different currencies and stuff, but I think we made a few videos on it, and so maybe we'll start including a little bit more. But we've been trading Ripple for some time, and right now what you're looking at right now is a 1 hour bars on Ripple. This is Poloniex data, and pretty straightforward. On the left hand side, I think this starts at around December 9th and goes forward to current day. This last bar right here is actually today, the last hour. And yeah, I mean, we had some great opportunities to get into Ripple. You know, I mean, here, great opportunity. You can see here we had, you know, basically a signal right here, right here, right here. You know, we had a great opportunity right here. I mean, this was an awesome opportunity that we got in. And yeah, I mean, and the red crosses kind of show us kind of when things may kind of pair off here, and you could take some profits. And so, I mean, even here, so, right? See this, the kind of market came down here as well. I mean, here's the way in which we like to trade. And yeah, I mean, if there's, you know, if you guys are interested in this, just let us know, and then we'll make some more videos on it. Again, here, this blue cross right here, and right here with a trend strength indicator, started shooting right up. You know, great place. I mean, even if you wanted to take a lower risk entry, you know, you could take a lower risk entry right here, where the price approximated this blue line, and also the sine wave indicator, you know, crossed over right here. I mean, it's super low entry, low risk entry. You know, you don't necessarily need to trade when the trend strength is shooting from up, you know, from a low level and up. We prefer it that way, but you don't need to. I mean, you have these other indicators that are painting you a picture slightly different, but still it's a way in which you can go ahead and trade. So this is what's going on an hour by hour basis, and let's also take a look at what's going on on a day by day basis, because that definitely paints a different picture. Okay, we're back. This is the daily chart on Ripple. So this is kind of middle May. We're starting off here up until present day. This last candle right here is today. And yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward, right? We had this run up here, and then kind of this trailing off right here, and then another run up right there. So, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory as far as the signals are concerned here on a daily basis, that what needs to be done. But, you know, now we have this huge profit sitting in our books, as far as, you know, when we purchased this. You know, we purchased this around here, and you know, it's moved up. Now, we've made some videos, I think about a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. It was right along here, and we were trying to tell people is you need to take some profits off the table. You need to start de-risking, and it's never more true than it is right now. I mean, the longer that these candles stay so far away from the blue line, the longer that happens, the more probable it is that the market's going to snap back to the blue line. Okay, the blue line does over time come up to meet the current price, but at the same time, if the current price kind of stays at this level here, eventually the price will come to the blue line, and the reverse won't necessarily be true. That's the first thing really to look at here. The second thing is that you see the D-trend, okay? D-trend peaked out right here, and then the market continued to run up, but D-trend kind of came down, and now it's moving sideways. And that's usually an indication of possibly there being a pullback. Now, I don't put enormous amount of trust specifically in the way in which the trend is right now, right here, because of the fact that we had this huge candle, this huge run up right here. So it artificially pushes up the trend, and the trend is normally, and the trend by the way in which it's designed is going to trail off here a little bit. So it's not a one for one as it normally is when I start telling people, okay, you better really start taking profits here because the trend is diverging from the actual market movement. Now, with that said, the longer that this divergence is happening, the more probable it's going to go ahead and revert. And that's, just the way in which these things work. Same thing, up here. The longer the divergence between the price and the blue line, the more probable the price is going to come and meet the blue line. That's just the way things work here. Now, we also see here that the sign indicator is also kind of, at a high, and MACD is also at a high here too. There's no, there's no telling that this may turn south any day now. It may also continue up, but the likelihood that it's going to continue up significantly is much less probable than the likelihood of it turning down. So, with that said, like I say in my videos, you need to start de-risking. If you haven't already, now is totally the time. Do not be piggish about this, because you will get slaughtered here. This thing could easily cut its price in half within a day. No question about it. It can easily go through from this 1.3, and it can easily go to like 60 cents, 60, 70 cents within a day. I mean, it has huge price movements, and there's nothing to say that some news article may come out and may push the price down, and everyone says, oh my god, this news article is so horrible and the price came down. Well, it's really not the news article. It's the fact that the price has been at this highly elevated level for so long. People eventually are going to start taking profits, and when that happens, it's like the floodgates open up and the price plummets. And as anything else, trading has a lot to do with pendulum. It swings one direction really hard, and then guess what? It swings the other direction, equally hard or even more so. So really, it's going to be like catching a falling knife if this market corrects quickly. So yeah, I mean, that's really our 2 cents with that. You've been warned. You've been warned. Go ahead and de-risk this position by all means. Anyway, with that said, possibly maybe Ripple may come to Coinbase, so maybe we'll go ahead and start making more of these videos. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell all your friends about us, your crypto friends, and happy trading.